Hi, I'm Kat Cloud, Tennessee Area Director for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Welcome to 2020's Out of the Darkness Tennessee experience. Things look a little different this year, but I'm so glad you've joined us today. I have truly missed traveling across the state September through November for Tennessee's 7 Out of the Darkness walks. I've missed meeting you, hugging you, and standing alongside you in person at each of our amazing and moving events. With that being said, even though we aren't together physically, I'm still standing with you. Our mission hasn't changed, and I'm so appreciative for every walker, donor, team, sponsor, volunteer, board member, walk chair, and champion of our cause. The funds you've raised this season and will continue to raise through December 31st will allow us to continue our work in education and programming, advocacy, research, and support those with lived experience and suicide loss survivors. Thank you for who you are and all that you do. This year has been challenging, but together we are stronger. The AFSP Tennessee community is one of resilience, hope, support, and love. Together we will continue to save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide. You are not alone, and you have a huge community of support. Be the voice, keep going, love one another, take good care of yourself and others, and know that AFSP Tennessee is here for you. Enjoy and embrace your experience today, whether you walk, run, meditate, practice yoga, or engage in self-care. We value your support and look forward to coming together in person next year. Please share your photos and videos with us at #TNTogether and reach out if you need support. Again, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hello, and welcome to the Tennessee Out of the Darkness experience. I am Brenda Williams-Denbo, Chair of the Tennessee Chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This year certainly looks different. For that reason, we have made this our first ever statewide walk event. Thousands of us from across Tennessee are coming together for this online opening ceremony. And then we will walk with our family and our friends in a way that works for us today. Please, while you're walking, post pictures and videos, and then tag @AFSPTN so that we can see those. Like you, I have been affected by suicide, and the support I find and the things I learn through my work with AFSP have helped me in so many ways, just as they have helped so many others. Circumstances have changed, but our message is more important than ever. Together, we stand for each other and against suicide. We stand for hope, healing, and connection in the middle of this very challenging season. We are not alone. We are together, and together we can fight suicide. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Lama, Senior Vice President for Development and Field Management for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'd like to thank you for participating in the Out of the Darkness experience. While we can't be together in person, we can still come together as a community to raise awareness about suicide, support each other, and allow the work of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention to continue. I'd like to thank our hardworking volunteers and staff for making the experience possible, and thank our chapters for all the work they do every day to prevent suicide. And while the pandemic has impacted us just like it has the rest of the world, we have continued our life-saving work, which is needed now more than ever. We've invested $20 million in current research studies, making us the largest private funder of research in the United States. Through our army of 25,000 volunteer field advocates, we've helped pass over 50 state laws and 13 major federal policies, including leading the efforts to establish 988 as a 3-digit number for people in crisis. During the pandemic, our chapters have shifted to delivering programs virtually, making programs available to thousands of people in all 50 states, including our new program, Enhancing Mental Health During COVID-19. We've continued delivering our critical loss and healing programs to those who've lost someone to suicide. And we've continued working toward our bold goal of reducing the suicide rate by 20% by the year 2025 through our innovative Project 2025. But none of this would have been possible without you. Through the support of thousands like you nationwide, we were able to continue our life-saving work. With the onset of the pandemic, our work is needed now more than ever. We know that there is a possibility of an increased risk for suicide, but we also know an increase is not a foregone conclusion. If we act now and continue delivering our programs, we can mitigate that risk. Thank you once again for your participation and support. Together we can and we will keep going to prevent suicide and save lives.
Hi everyone, my name is Holly Sanders and I've been organizing the Chattanooga Walk since 2008 after I lost my brother Patrick to suicide. This year looks different, but we're all still dedicated to the same cause. Thank you for being here, thank you for caring, and thank you for showing your support. I hope you find some comfort in today, and I hope you know that you're not alone. Take care.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Leipheimer and I am the chair for the Clarksville Out of the Darkness experience. I wanted to welcome you all to the 2020 opening ceremony and thank you so much for participating and supporting such an important cause with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Hi everybody, my name is KJ Thompson. I'm the walk chair for the ETSU Out of the Darkness walk for the Tri-Cities area. We just want to say thank you so much for participating. Thank you for all your hard work and being able to, even during this crazy time, recognize how important suicide awareness is and suicide prevention and just being a part of the cause. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm PJ Alexander, and I'm the chairperson for the Knoxville experience for this year's Out of the Darkness Walk. We are so happy that you're joining us today and look forward to walking with you on Saturday, November 14th. I'm already garbed up and ready to go with my group of friends that will be walking together. So in spirit, we can all do this, and we're with you. You're not alone. Thanks for walking with us.
Greetings from Jackson, Tennessee. I'm Darren Hollingsworth, and I'm proud to be helping with the Out of the Darkness experience for Tennessee. We are excited in Jackson and hope that people will join us in support of AFSP.
Good morning. I'm Tanya Howe with the Memphis Mid-South Out of the Darkness Walk. And whether this is your first year to be with us or your 15th year to be with us, we're glad you've gathered Tennessee together with us this morning. I know this has been a challenging year, but we can get through this together, and we're so glad you're here. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, I'm Josh EASLER, one of the founding members of the Nashville area chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and I chair the Nashville area walk. I'm sorry that we can't be together this year in person, handing out honor beads and getting to know you face to face. However, hopefully we can get back together next year. In the meantime, thank you for joining this year's 2020 Nashville Out of the Darkness experience.
I wear orange for the loss of a sibling.
The white is for the loss of our child.
Green is for a personal struggle.
Purple is for losing a relative or friend.
We wear honor beads at the Out of the Darkness walks as a way to pay tribute to a loved one lost, a personal struggle, or a victory.
They come in different colors that represent the many ways that we're all connected to the cause of suicide prevention.
Since suicide so often is hidden and kept in the dark, the honor beads are really special because it's your way to be very open about your loss.
Gold is for losing a parent.
Silver represents the loss of a veteran or a first responder.
Red for losing a spouse or partner.
And teal represents having friends or family that struggle.
When I see other people with the same colored beads as me, it gives me hope that there's a future for all of us.
It's fantastic being here with these people who feel how I feel.
I wear orange, teal, and purple beads.
I wear green and teal beads.
I wear silver and teal beads.
And we all wear blue beads to show we support the cause.
Find your connection at afsp.org/honorbeads.
Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm a suicide attempt survivor. For most of my life, I have struggled with my mental health as a result of trauma I experienced in childhood. The darkest time was in my early 20s. I was in a very deep depression and could not seem to find my way out of it. I was constantly in and out of hospitals, and I was chronically suicidal. At a certain point, I really lost all hope that things would ever get better and that I could ever recover. The professionals working with me seemed to try everything, but I wasn't just dealing with depression. I was also battling complex PTSD, anxiety, and borderline personality disorder. I felt like a never-ending roller coaster of nothing but pain. Eventually, though, the roller coaster did come to an end. I found a therapist I connected with, I found treatment that worked, and I truly dedicated myself to my recovery and to building a life worth living. For the first time, I found hope. After experiencing suicidal thoughts every single day for years on end, I now have not experienced a suicidal thought in nearly 2 years. I am working, traveling, and still working very hard in therapy. Recovery isn't linear, and I still feel pain, but that pain no longer consumes my life. I'm not alone, and if you have a story like mine, keep going until you find your hope. I'm living proof that it can happen. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is available 24/7 and can be reached at 1-800-273-TALK or 8255. You can also text the crisis text line at 741-741. Thank you for coming together for suicide prevention. Together, we are making a difference.
Hi, I'm Shannon James. On February 14th of 2012, I lost my brother Matt to suicide. Looking for a way to get involved and to bring some meaning to his death, I joined the Out of the Darkness Walk in September of 2012. Since then, I have been involved with AFSP as both a volunteer and a board member. And I firmly believe in AFSP's mission to bring hope to those who are affected by suicide. I'll be walking this Saturday and raising funds to support that mission and hopefully to save lives and bring hope to people here in Tennessee who have been affected by suicide, either as a lost survivor or someone with lived experience. I hope that you'll join me in this important mission and walk from where you are to bring hope and save lives. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Paul Augustiniak. On November 25th, 2016, my wife Alice took her life. For me, for my sons, for my daughters-in-law, for my family, it was the worst day in the world. We were confused. We were hurt. We were angry. We felt alone. I'd lost my wife. My sons had lost their mother. A little over a year later in Nashville, I went on my first walk. I really didn't know what to expect. And I can recall driving on Briley Parkway, getting ready to take the exit to Two Rivers where the walk was being held, and the ramp was all blocked up, and I was thinking to myself, gosh, what is all this? And then I saw what it was. All these other people were headed towards the walk. They were all taking part in the event. You know, I felt at home with these people, many of whom I'd never met. We were there to support one another. We were there to support one another with that. We all had this similar experience. It was incredibly moving for me. It was so helpful to see how many other people were there in support. These are honor beads I wear for my spouse, for someone who struggles, and for AFSP. I want to thank you for being here with us on the virtual walk this year. Thank you for your support. And remember that nobody walks alone.
Hi, my name is Patrice, and I wear orange beads in honor of my loving brother Carlton, who I lost to suicide in 2015, and blue beads in support of the cause and AFSP. Together we can make a difference. With each voice and each step, we can work together to end suicide and end the stigma around talking about mental health. Speak up, speak out, and walk.
Hello, I'm Dr. Michelle Cochran. I'm a psychiatrist and the medical director for the Neuroscience and TMS Treatment Centers. These are medical clinics that offer treatments and psychotherapies to reduce the suffering caused by brain illness, like depression and anxiety. So preventing suicide is always our goal. So we again are supporting the Tennessee chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We believe that together we can spread the message that you are never alone. There is always hope. I personally hope that you'll join the local Out of the Darkness Walk on Saturday, November 14th. Now, I know the experience will be different during this pandemic, and yet we can still connect with a purpose that is greater than ourselves. So let's all walk to improve awareness and create hope for others in our community. To learn more and to register, go to afsp.org/walks. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Nicole Bugg, the Director of Business Development and Admissions at Compass Intervention Center. Compass is a residential and outpatient treatment center for adolescents in Memphis, Tennessee. At Compass, we serve many kids who have struggled with suicide, which is why we believe suicide prevention is so important. We want to thank the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention for allowing us to sponsor this event and raise awareness about suicide and suicide prevention.
At the Tennessee Suicide Prevention Network and TATTIS, we are dedicated to reducing suicide deaths and to helping those who are struggling with thoughts of suicide find the help they need. We walk to reduce suicide deaths and attempts. We walk to bring awareness to suicide prevention and in memory of those we have lost. Suicide thrives in darkness and in secrecy. It is so important that we bring light and hope to help those who are struggling find a way out of the darkness. We believe every life is worth saving. We walk because you matter. For more information, visit us at tspn.org.
Thank you for joining us today. We truly appreciate you, your support, and participation during this unprecedented time. As a reminder, the Tennessee chapter of AFSP offers free education programming, survivor support through our Healing Conversations program, is active in advocacy on the state and national level, and continues to invest in research. To join our efforts as a volunteer or learn more about how you can bring programming to your organization, office, or community group, please reach out. You can also reach out to learn more about our peer-to-peer Healing Conversations Loss and Healing program or to get involved as a volunteer. You can learn more at afsp.org and afsp.org/Tennessee. Please follow us on social media at AFSPTN to stay up to date on how we are making an impact in Tennessee. We couldn't do our life-saving work without the support of everyday heroes like you. Thank you and have a great day.